Welcome, this is Star Speaker Woman, and it is December 14th, and we have a Sagittarius new moon solar eclipse happening. I'm going to talk to you about that because this kind of feels like the game changer that we've been waiting for. We're in the final days here of 2020, and now it's like the cosmos has put the big plays into motion. So the cosmos uses an eclipse as a way of resetting the energies for us and changing our course into a new reality. And so this one kind of feels like a lucky turn in the game. The game that we're playing is a universal game called Eclipsed. And we're playing in the awareness of, we're playing on the axis of awareness. So it's like we're in the arena of awareness. And the teams that play are Sagittarius and Gemini. They're playing with the moon, and the moon is what is challenging our mind space for the power in truth. So these two teams are working to find a balance point right here for us. And, you know, awareness comes from information. So that's what's at play here. Now, however, wherever this lands in your chart will affect you differently. So if you're interested in finding how this game is going to affect you personally, check out my YouTube channel and see the videos for your sign. Now, back to this game changer here for the collective. 2 weeks ago, Gemini kicked off the eclipse season with a full moon lunar eclipse on November 30th. During that time, you may have come to an inner realization or have found maybe that a door closed to an old way of seeing things. Now we've got the moon and the sun together, creating a new beginning for us. This is the most powerful aspect in astrology, is when these two come together, because it's a total reset. And then an eclipse happens when the moon, the energies between these two are powered off and on again for a minute. The light is disrupted. And so it's like a reset. Just like when we turn off our electrical devices and turn them back on again to power back up and reset. This is what's happening with an eclipse here. So again, 2 weeks ago, this eclipse season started off on November 30th with that full moon lunar eclipse in Gemini. And it may have closed a door, or you may have found a sudden ending of some sort of either way of thinking. A sudden awareness has come about that may have caused a personal ending of some sort. So either a way of thinking, a way of working and being in your life, a way of being in relationship with someone or something. You may have come to a new realization there. This eclipse in Sagittarius is working to reconcile the past so that we can open a door to offer some clarity to our vision for the future. That's what Sagittarius is about. And again, the power in an eclipse is going to be found somewhere in the middle. They're going to volley back and forth over the course of about 2 years to bring us into balance with this energy of awareness. Now, no matter what part of the zodiac that an eclipse occurs in, it will bring sudden awareness by nature, because that's what they do. It's the cosmos' most powerful tool that it uses to bring us into balance with the energy. This eclipse just also happens to be occurring on the field of awareness, which is, it's like amping it up extra big time here for us. It's a pivotal access point in the zodiac, because when our perspective shifts, so does the direction of our lives. And Sagittarius is the sign that knows that. It gets to the top of the mountain and it sees where it's come from and where it's going to go. You know, it shifts its perspective into a higher awareness. And also because, you know, once you know something, you can't unknow it. You can't unsee it. So the cosmos is working to bring us the power of awareness. You know, the whole point of 2020 vision is to see clearly. So this new moon is a game changer. It's a power play move from the cosmos. We're being eclipsed here in the final days of 2020 before this wheel shifts and we leave 2020 behind and move into the future here. We've got some big astrology happening in the next couple weeks here. So stay tuned and subscribe to my channel if you want to stay on top of that. I won't go too far into that right now. We'll stay on topic with the game here. So Sagittarius is the sign of the zodiac that it's the free spirit, and it knows that perspective is everything. And it seeks new perspectives through experiences that will intentionally open the mind so that it can gain that higher perspective. It wants to be able to see far and wide, like from the top of a mountain. It's the energy of a vision quest. And so this eclipse is coming in to shift that energy. Like I said, it works on the axis here. They're going to go back and forth with each other from what we already know, the past, and then it'll contrast it with possibilities of what could be in the future, like our vision for the future. Our 2020 vision has been really crappy, but here we are with some promising energies from the cosmos here. It seems like it's shown us this the past year more than ever that we're nothing if we're not connected to each other. The last eclipse cycle was on the axis of separation and belonging, where we belong and where we separate out into the world together, and finding that balance point between that. That separation and belonging theme of the last eclipse was what we experienced most of 2020 and the year before in 2019. So we've shifted from separation and belonging into the energy of awareness. So this theme is piggybacking the previous theme. So this eclipse cycle that we're in right now is going to be working on opening up our mind until January 2022. So all the way through the next year. And right now, we're just beginning to see clearly what dogmatic beliefs and perceptions have been handed down through the past, which is what the South Node, who's up here with the sun and the moon, teaches us. You know, we're beginning to see what beliefs were handed down through history that have held our perceptions in a way that have restricted our power. It's restricted our voice. And so this week, the sun and the moon are resetting our minds. They're resetting this energy here for us to free our spirit so that we can bring some resolution to where we've been in the past and find some balance for the future. So take some time and really pay attention to what's happening right now as it relates to freedom, truth, and the beliefs that you have and how they correlate to your growth and joy. That's what, you know, this axis of awareness and the energies between Sagittarius and Gemini are working on for us. Now, I say it's like a lucky turn because Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter, who brings lucky happenings. And the rest of the planetary forces are lining up to support this path to freedom that Sagittarius and the new moon solar eclipses opening the door for. Again, make sure to sign up for my newsletter so you don't miss upcoming cosmic events. I don't want to digress too much from that right now. But remember that we're playing along the axis of awareness and we're playing for power and truth right now. This is a really complex match between the powers that are enforcing one truth, you know, what we're programmed to think, versus the power of many personal truths. So I say 'tis the season for a reason. The Sagittarius new moon solar eclipse is just one game, and it's just one power play move right now, but it's an important change in the game. It's an important shift in energy that we're going to see and feel here over the next year. So, you know, it's opening up it's working in favor for us, because that's what Jupiter does. It expands things. It wants the pursuit of happiness. It wants our personal freedom of expression. It wants us to use our voice that we learned has power with Gemini here. So despite the battles that are yet to be fought, the wheel is turning in the favor of freedom of information. So I think 2020 has brought a bit of clarity to how it's been manipulated and how we've got to get out of the field of awareness, or get out on the field of awareness and play to win. This is a cosmic reset, and there is no freedom without the power to know and find information. Objectivity lives in the middle here. It's in the midpoint of this axis of awareness. So, truth to power. Thanks for constellating with me. Please be social, share this with your friends, and sign up for my newsletter so you can stay in touch for the next one. Look for the videos on your sign to see how this is showing up for you personally right now. Thanks for watching.